Thank you very much, Lisa, for having me here. I'm really happy to share my experience with Fuse Management Central, what I'm doing here within Vetropack. So, small information about me. As Luisa said, my name is Brian Schöni. I am the application owner of the enterprise content management within Vetropack, working there now since 1.5 years. So just small numbers about Vetropack, so you know what we're doing and the details of it. So Vetropack is a glass package manufacturer for food and beverages. We are one of the 5 top competitor in Europe, and we have 3,500 employees across 8 manufacturers, in additionally our holding as well. We are doing last year in 2019, we have 5 billion units sold with a net sale of 750 million. And we produced more than 2,500 different glass packaging products. So to give you now an overview why I'm using Fuse Management Central, I would show you my infrastructure just to understand for you. So we have a 3-tier landscape, dev, quality, and production. And we have at the moment 2 environment version because we are upgrading to the newest version. So in the current production is the 16.2.7. We have in our main data centers 18 servers, which is basically a basic setup of extended ECM. Now with the change, going to 20.4, we invested a lot into high availability, into service availability as well, because we are not just located in Switzerland, we are located in 8 different countries. So through that change, we jumped from current 18 servers to 136 servers. So for me, as my department is managing, the whole environment, 136 servers are really huge. To break those 136 servers, you need to understand the architecture. So we have a main data center where all our backend service are running. We have there a cluster system, so archive center, active cluster. We have the active passive cluster, content server, and our storage and SQL server as well, clustered. So next to this main data center, we have a setup for the manufacturer, to give them a pretty high of service availability, because we have learned from 16.2.7 that at the moment within our setup, that the manufacturers having a bad response time. They have so much issues in case now, let's say the main data center is going to be disconnected for 10 minutes, because people outside in the manufacturer are let's say they need the documents, they need the data, which the content server is giving. So once it's not here, they have really problem. So at the moment, 1,350 users are using the system on a daily basis. This will be increased to 3,500 users once we have implemented more use cases. So at the moment, running is an extended ECM for SAP. OpenText Core is attached to our environment, and which is pretty no-brainer nowadays, is the vendor invoice management. So strategically, we want OpenText as a big partner here for our business and to support our production. So we're talking here in the pipeline with MS Office 365, SuccessFactors, Salesforce, Ariba, and a lot more. For now, the current state is we have around 10 workflows running, which is for the whole group. We are in the point of developing, or let's say in the developing phase of records management to implement. And what we would like to see in the future is as well our production that the content server is collecting as like a data silo. So next to that infrastructure, I have a lot of challenges. So Vetropack has decided that, like 3 years ago to make a change internal. So that means they opened a new department. The team is really small where I'm working at the moment. At the moment is one internal and the rest are external guys. So for me as an internal person and responsible for the whole system is operation first. I need to ensure that my system is running all the time, especially when we see coming that I need to support our production line where they are producing 24/7. That means my system needs to be 24/7 as well available. So this whole thing about operation first is really time consuming because every day I come in, I need to check, is the system still available? Did something happen while I was sleeping? So I need basically a real-time monitoring all the time. And as I am just a single person intern and having externals who is supporting me, it can be a really question of costs. So what Fuse Management Central is giving me as benefits, I don't need to do those daily availability checks. I don't need to check if the search function is working. I don't need to check if the services are not running because Fuse is going to tell me, hey, here we have a service down. Please check. I don't need to search for any errors because as you saw before in the live demo, the errors are highlighted. So it's not trying to be a data scientist trying to find, yeah, I need to connect this log with the other log and so on. So as you see with 24, I have around nearly getting to 40 front ends. So that means I have the benefits with Fuse, to have those configuration sets just to apply it to all of them. And as well, 40 servers restarting is not really that of fun. It's really time consuming. So having, that operation, that schedule, that possibilities to schedule those operations is really benefiting myself. Since I have Fuse, I didn't log in to administer my content server. Since then, just for really deep changes, I need to go in, log in. But anything else which I'm doing now, just doing the checks, just doing some configurations, changes, I'm doing that through Views. And in my case, it really helps my time. I have really more time, to think, how can I help my business in the future? Can I help them? How can I make it for them much easier and so on? And, at the end, my customer are the manufacturer. Those are my customers. So if they're happy, I am happy, and the company is performing well. And at the end, I have always control about my system as an application owner. I see the full performance basically in Views with that 360-degree view.